Thanks for checking out my video review of the Lucero Smart LED Bluetooth bulb. Now this bulb is equivalent to a 60-watt bulb, yet it has the availability to have over 16 million colors, and no, I did not get a chance to count them all. It's available for both the iOS operating system as well as Android, and you want to download the free Lucero Smart Bulb app. With that, you can have up to 50 bulbs in that, and then you can either control them individually or you can actually form different groups that you can control. Now within the app, you're going to be able to choose between your colors and also the warmth of those colors. There's a disco function and also the regular functions where you have different preset music. And then you can also play your music in there and then set your groups as well. Now I want to go ahead and show you how simple and easy it is to set this up. So I've already downloaded the app, so let's go ahead and just open that. And yes, those are my grandkids with the bunny ears on. So you can see that it's also already recognizing my bulb. You do want to make sure that your Bluetooth is turned on, and you can actually toggle between a day and a nighttime viewing. And then if you press on the bulb itself, it gives you the chance to name it. So I'm going to name mine Porch, since that's going to be on my front porch. And then we'll just go ahead and press the OK button. It does default to the first setting, which is the colors. So you can see there's a color wheel, and as I press around it, the light bulb is actually changing to different colors. So it's corresponding to what I'm doing. So you can just kind of play around with that and see if you find any fun colors that you like. Also down along the bottom, you'll notice that we also have a brightness adjustment. So you can choose how bright you want that to be. So you can go from the absolute brightest down to just really, really dim on that. And again, that's something you can change at any time as well. And then the next thing that you can do is you can actually set timers for each of the bulbs. So what you need to do is on each of the bulbs, you go ahead and click the plus sign up in the corner, and it'll bring you up a time. And then across the bottom, it's kind of hard to see, but you've got Monday through Sunday there. So you just press the arrows to what time you want it to be coming on. And so I'm going to up the time to about 5 o'clock would be good. And as you can see, there's an AM and a PM there, so you want to make sure that you select the right time there as well. And then if you wanted to, you could actually highlight the days, but I want mine to do it 5 days a week. So I just pressed OK, and now it's telling me that at 5 o'clock every night it's going to come on. And now we're going to select a time that we want it to go off in the mornings. So I'm going to go with around 6:30, and that'll be perfect to turn those on. And I'm going to switch that over to AM, and then the same thing. I want to make sure that I switch it over to the light bulb will go off, and press OK. And there you can see that I've set up that timer now. So I don't have to turn on my front porch light anymore. The bulb is going to do it itself. Now if we move on to the next function, that is going to be the warmth. So we've already selected the colors. Now we can indicate on that how warm we want the bulb to be. So you can go anywhere from a more yellow cast to it over to a total white cast and everything in between. So once you pick what color you want it to be, I don't know if you see me tapping there on the white button, you just select that and press that color right there. So as soon as you find the color you want, just select it, and then I'm going to move on to the functions. And this is really a pretty cool one. So they have all of these different color combinations already pre-programmed into this, which means that you select it and then you can adjust how fast it is, easy to change, great for Christmas time, like here I can go between red and green. So really a lot of fun. There's a lot of different ones you can play with, and again you can adjust the speed as to how fast it's doing that change. Some of these are flickering, they're not really showing up very well on these. Some of them are just a very gradual change. Some are more of a flashing type thing. So again, just a lot of different features. Play around with them, have fun. I sure did. And then if there's certain ones in there that you really like, you can actually select your favorites in there. So I've yet to do that. That's something I'll need to play around with a little more. Now, here's a cool thing. You can actually put your own music into this as well. So you can kind of take your playlist and put in there any of your favorite songs. And so I went ahead and I'm kind of showing you off the screen, unfortunately, but I'm going into my songs. And because Adele Hello is like got copyright stuff, I can't play that for you right now. But I'm going to download another song for you that's royalty free so we can play that because I really want to show you the disco lights. But you can pause it from there, go on to the next song. So here I've got the music going, and if you watch now, the lights are changing color and they are just beating away to the beat of the music. So I'm sorry my song wasn't very exciting, but it's royalty free, so what can I say? But anyway, that's a really cool feature that you can do. And let's see what else we're going to do. Oh, if you have a color that you know you want the bulb to be, you can give it access to your camera and it can take a picture of that color and then select it. You've got your information bar there. This feature here in the corner lets you turn the lights on and off. And then you can also toggle again back between day and night. Now, when you have multiple lights, you can create groups within this. So you can create maybe just 2 bulbs in one group, 7 in another, just depending on how many lights you want to do and how many you want to control. So you can turn all of the bulbs on and off, either within the group or individually as well. And if you notice up there, up in the top right corner, there's a refresh. Sometimes when you get a little bit too far away from your bulbs, you do need to refresh the screen to have them show up because you do need to be within about 15 to 30 feet. And that's if you didn't have any walls in between you. So you need to get fairly close in order for the app to be able to pick up bulbs. And that's because it's working off of Bluetooth, of course, so you know your range isn't all that good. But I'm just going to leave you here to look at the lights and the different colors that they're going to be changing to. I thoroughly enjoy this. I now have 3 of these bulbs, so they're taking care of all of my outdoor lighting needs. And I can't wait for the different holidays so I can change the colors. But thanks so much for watching, and I sure hope you found this video helpful.